If your lights or sockets aren't working, you should go straight to your fuse box. You will have one of these fuse boxes or something similar. The old rewirable fuse box has fuses in. They're quite difficult to pull out, but they will pull out. And they've got fuse wiring which you will have to replace. So it screws in one side, wrap it around a screw it down, stick it through the holes out to the other side, wrap it round again, but not too tight, because when you tighten it, you can break the fuse wire and it not make the circuit, so you'll still not have any power come through if you do that. If the circuits aren't labelled, you can easily find out which one the lighting circuits are by looking at the rating of the breaker or the fuse wire. So lights are on 5 or 6 amp or white dots on the rewirable fuse. If it's socket circuits you're looking for, then it's either a 30 or 32 amp breaker or the red dots on the rewirable fuse. If it is possible to get 16 or 20 amp breakers for the sockets, or the blue or yellow dots on the rewirable fuse. It's less common, but it's quite possible. Normally your blue dots on there are for an immersion heater or something similar to that. If all your power's gone off and nothing's on, then follow the big thick cable what comes from your electricity meter to your fuse box, and maybe you've got an RCD in the middle of the circuit. If that is in the off position, then switch it back on or up. If needs be, hopefully all your power will come on then. New fuse boxes have got RCDs built into them. So this is an older RCD box, and that's got a rotary switch on which would turn anti-clockwise to the off position. So you'd want to turn that clockwise onto the on position. On the more modern fuse boxes, we have the if I could probably see it better on this, you've got your RCD which should be in the on position. When you press that test button, that will drop down, same as on there, same as on a lot of them. So if that's in the down position, you'd want to lift that up and hopefully all your power come on. If it don't, if you try and lift that up and it drops straight back down, turn all those circuits off, and you don't need to turn those circuits off, it's just the RCD side what you need to turn off. See if it'll switch back on, hopefully it will. Turn your breakers on one at a time, and let's just say on the last one you go to lift that up and that drops down, you know it's that circuit then. So leave that off, turn that on, and if that's a socket circuit, go round all your sockets what aren't switched on and unplug everything. So let's just say that's a downstairs circuit. Unplug everything on the downstairs circuit, and hopefully that will come back on then. If that stays on, then start plugging stuff in nice and slowly, and then when that trips out, when you put your iron back in or something like that, then you know what's causing the fault. We have different kinds of RCDs. We also have RCBOs. Oh, just as a quick note, on it hasn't got it on this, but on MEM breakers, halfway there's a trip point, so to reset them you have to push it down and then lift it up. Most breakers just go down and then you just lift it up, but an MEM, it goes halfway, so you have to push it down first to reset it and then lift it up. We've also got RCBOs. This is an old one, same kind of thing. That every single breaker needs to be in the up position, but they all got test button on this RCBO. Same on these, they all got different kinds of test button. It'll say test. You should always press the test button every 6 months, if you remember. This keeps all the cogs and moving parts inside free moving, because otherwise they can seize, and then when you press the test button it don't trip and you'd need a new RCBO or RCD. This is similar, but it's an arc fault detection device, or AFDD. That picks up a different kind of fault, but it's same as the RCD. It should be in the up position and you've got your test button. It's just a bit more complex than your normal RCD. It picks up arcing faults. So treat that the same as using the RCD. Hope this video helps. If you can't get your circuits on, then please visit worksheriff.com and hopefully you can get your problem sorted. Thank you.